Hey guys, Rob from Coupon Like a Man. So I wasn't gonna go shopping today at all, and we were having some little late dinner around 8:30. My local Rite Aid, it's about 2 or 3 minutes away from me, closes at 9. And we were talking about the deals, me and Lindsay, and she was, she knows I hadn't been shopping today. She says, "Well, why don't you go up to Rite Aid?" I said, "Well, I don't know." And then I mentioned to her that I saw on Priscilla's video about these glasses, and how when you bought an odd number, it was tripping. When you bought three, it was tripping two register rewards. So I decided to see, since it was limit 4, what would happen if you bought 7 pairs of glasses. Obviously, I just gave him $100 bill. It was right near closing. I was taking one for the team because I wanted to find out what would happen. So here's what happens. That $3 off Centrum Vision, I don't know what that is, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4 $15 ups. So whether it's 3 or whether it's 5 or whether it's 7, it's gonna push out the next $15 up for you. Rite Aid does that a lot. If you land on an odd number, they usually round that up. Also, it goes towards the buy and save, guys. On this card, I'm only $6 away if you count this transaction. I'm going to return them. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to go in terms of the bonus, but that's not really that important to me because this is kind of like my everyday card that I just use when I'm like shopping as a civilian. This stuff's really these type of deals. If you have extra up rewards, or if you just sit there and spin your up rewards, you should max out deals like this, because this number right here, this wellness total, it's really, really, really key to have these over 1,000 by the end of the year. Obviously, I'm way ahead of pace on this card for that, but it gives you a 10% discount at 500 points for the whole next year, and at 1,000 points, you get a 20% discount for the whole next year. That ends up being a lot of money at the end of any shopping year. I can't tell you how important that is. It is substantially more important than any coupon you will ever get. 20%, just imagine 20% off almost everything that you buy at Rite Aid. It's a big deal. Also, I'm sitting there at closing, and you guys know I'm just a total insert slut, I guess. I don't even know what to call that. But so they had their newspapers up on the counter. And you guys know I don't get my inserts till tomorrow from the hotels, but they had the papers up, and I haven't even looked through these yet. But they were just going to chuck them, and I said to the girl working the cashier, I said, "You're just going to throw those away, right?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Well, do you mind if I take the coupons out of them?" She said, "Well, I don't see why that would be a problem." I said, "Great." And she helped me take the coupons out of the middle of the newspapers. It's that simple, guys. When you ask a cashier, don't say, "Gee, are you going to throw those away?" Don't say, "What do you do with them?" Don't say anything like that. Say, "You're going to throw those away, right?" Once they tell you that they're going to throw them away, they don't know why you're asking. It's a very innocent question. They don't know why you're asking. They say yes. It is super tough for them to justify not giving you those inserts when 10 minutes from now they're going to throw them in the trash. If they tell you that they are going to give them back to the newspaper, guys, look, I don't know if some people do that or not, but I've been in every part of this country, and that's just not what happens. I'm not saying it never happens. I'm just saying it's not the norm. So if you ask and you get an answer that you're going to like, if they admit to you that they're going to, or if they let you know that they're going to throw them away, if you're there right at closing and they're about to throw them in the trash, how on earth are they going to justify not giving you those? It can't hurt to ask. It's 2 minutes of your life, and you end up with a bunch of inserts. Anyway, throwing it out there. You guys know how I am with inserts. Rob at keeponlikeaman.com is my email, guys, if you have any questions. And I will talk to you later.